Red Bull gives you wings, but with Ferrari, we need horsepower, and we've got the prancing horse, four powerful legs, four strong legs that can hopefully gallop us to the Constructors and Drivers Championship. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Racing, and we are here with the brand new F1 2024 manager, or as some like to call it, F124. I don't know why we have to drop the 2024, but who cares? We're here. It's part one. Make Ferrari great again. Forza Ferrari. And we're going to do it in co-op fashion. One of us will go Carlos Sainz. The other one of us will go Charles Leclerc.
Forza Ferrari! Yes, indeed. Once upon a time, there was no F1 game a year. Now there's two.
Times have changed. We're living in great times.
You see, I think between 06 and 2010, there was no game, and before people go, what about 2009 on the Wii? Forget about the Wii. It's not Wii, it's whatever, ciao ciao, or whatever they say.
Ciao ciao. I think ciao is hello for Italian. Unfortunately, we speak no Italian, but the Italians speak in a winner's language. And if we can win titles, I'm sure that will do all the speaking for us. So
we've got the backing of the mob. Tony Soprano, all those guys.
Yeah, oh, there you go. And we've got the legendary Michael Schumacher in our corner somewhere. So things are looking good. Now, Red Bull are the team to beat. They have got the 5-star rating. They are expected to win the championship. They've got the highest budget, I believe. Everything about Red Bull, car performance first, headquarters first, staff performance first, drivers performance first. Red Bull are the team to beat, and we need to beat Red Bull. Now, whether we do that in season one, I'm not too sure. Our goal is to win championships, but I don't know if we're going to be winning championships from the very get-go. But I think what is good is being competitive, and what I would like to see is us winning races, multiple races. I think if we can get both drivers to win multiple races throughout the season, and even if we can't beat Red Bull in the first, at least if we can keep them close, if we can give them a challenge, I'd probably consider that a success. It's not going to be easy though, because you have the likes of Mercedes, who are also expected to win championships. First season though, they are aiming for second place, a little bit similar to ourselves, but they've got a higher budget than us. They've got the second best driver lineup apparently, second best headquarters, but their car isn't where it could be, and they are struggling at the moment. So I think maybe we need to try and take points off Mercedes while the season is in the early stages.
I would agree. Fourth fastest car for Mercedes. I believe this will be what Bahrain spec update. Obviously, these games, you would like them to be more up to date. I mean, I would say right now McLaren is the fastest car, but do you like that though?
I like it because it's the start of the game, so therefore I want the cars how they were in Bahrain.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So, I think sometimes with Codemasters it's been a bit lazy, but I think from the manager game perspective, I think that they've probably hit the nail on the head. As for winning a few races each, here, 24 races. If you can't win a few races each, what are you doing?
What are you doing? So here is our team. Car performance were second, headquarters third, staff performance second, and driver performance third. So I mean, it is very close here. I think it will be a tight battle between us, Mercedes and McLaren for that second spot, but we seem to have the advantage. I'd say we're in a good place right now, and I think we should be aiming for second.
No, I agree, and I think a crucial thing is you should be minimum finishing 8th in a race. And I think you've got to take that to your advantage, take risks to try and beat the likes of McLaren and Mercedes.
Yeah, we will be taking risks. We are risk takers at Ferrari. McLaren car performance is third, headquarters fourth, staff fourth, and driver performance fifth. A little bit surprised maybe the drivers are down in fifth, because I think they've got a pretty good lineup. But whatever, they have the third best car right now, so they are ahead of McLaren. Mercedes can make that count in early races. You've got Aston Martin. We can see they are fifth, but they have the fourth best driver performance. I'm assuming Alonso is carrying that, but even then, I think Alonso getting into his later years. Do Aston Martin have the fourth best driver pairing? I don't agree with that.
My logic is, well, if Alonso's better than Norris, which I mean at this stage of the game, is he?
That's debatable.
We'll go if he is.
Is Stroll better than Piastri?
I think the gap between, I think Piastri's way better than what Alonso is from Norris, if that makes sense. I think Piastri's smoked Stroll. I mean, Stroll does not win a race in a McLaren. It's that simple.
He doesn't. We've got the Alpine here who are, just not very good.
Check out the solo career.
Yeah, solo career on the channel, guys. With Alpine, you're trying to rebuild Alpine, and they need a lot of rebuilding. Williams, staff performance, driver performance are 10th. I think that is mainly down to Logan Sargent dragging that down. I think Albon's decent.
Yep.
If I was doing a Williams career, I would try to sort out that second seat as soon as possible.
No, I would agree, but here, some people can't get out their contracts, and since you've got no money at Williams, maybe you need to keep them in it.
Maybe you do. Car performance 7th. We've got the Red Bull FORZA team.
Racing Bulls.
That's the one there. 6th, 7th, 7th, and 7th. Then we have, God damn it, Valtteri Bottas' team in 10th place. That just looks like a stinking team, doesn't it, really? 10th, 9,999. That's not good.
Bog.
And then Haas are 8th. Car performance, 10th. Headquarters staff is 8th, and drivers is 8th. So
not really a fan of the walkout they do.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at Lance Stroll coming out as if he's just won his 10th world title in a row. Hands out, look at me, give me the praise. You ain't getting no praise. Right, here we go. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Let's go. Last time Ferrari won the Drivers' Championship, 2007. Last time Ferrari won the Constructors' Championship, I believe, 2008. Yes, after... No, well, not after. They just won it fair and square. So there you go.
Yeah, but that's a lot. That is shite.
That is. Anyway, let's change it. Let's fix it. Here we are. Sainz and Leclerc. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Let's go. So let's call ourselves Mr. Fog.
Mr. Fog.
I'm Mr. Racing. We can be Mr. Fog.
Mr. Fog.
Mr. Fog. Mr. Fog Racing. Whatever. We've got career difficulty to also decide, coming up with car development.
Now, I believe career difficulty might be the first time they've included this.
Yes, it is.
So here we go. Career difficulty. You've got hard, standard, easy. I think we just put it on hard, man.
Aye, by the bullet, Forza Ferrari.
Like we got to put it on the hardest level, so that's what we're going to do. We don't want an easy time. We want a hard time. As Dusty Rhodes once said, "Hard times create better men." Well, we be better men by the end of this.
Schumacher said as well, huh?
Well, I mean...
Maybe, buddy, right? Experience, flick over to the right.
Hard things create softer men. Experience manager.
I'm an experienced manager. I know my way around this game.
Let's do this. Is that what you want?
I am
There it is. Here we go.
Here we go.
Loading. So, how we're going to do this, obviously this is the intro vid. Going forward though, we are going to do practice and qualifying as a separate weekend, a separate day almost, and then we're going to do the race as a separate thing as well. Because when you think about it, there's a lot of stuff to get through in a weekend, and I think just packing it all into the one vid would be slightly overkill. And I think if we make 2 separate videos, it will make the qualifying sessions, it'll make whoever got pole, it'll make the battle for Q3, I feel, more important if it's the main part of the video rather than just at the beginning of our race video. So
absolutely,
there you go. So here you can see season objective, second finish or above, long-term objective, constructors, champion. I mean, of course, that's what it should be. The drivers, you are Leclerc, I believe. I am Carlos Sainz.
Why not?
You couldn't really ask for a closer pairing, could you? 89, 88. It's real damn close. So we've got that here. In terms, let's go through everything, guys. Why not? Rating, we're on 808. I don't really know what any of this means. If you could, since you're the experienced manager here.
Well, it just means that's your team rating as a principle overall, and the more your drivers get and the more you get as a team, and the heritage will, it'll improve your rating. And if you go below a certain rating, you will be on the verge of getting sacked. So as you see, your team rating tiers: leader 750 plus, underdog 450. So obviously it goes on your team level.
I'm assuming you can't really be an underdog at Ferrari, or can you?
I think you'd have to get a few years in things to change, but you're right, because the constructor results are that good for Ferrari. It's basing off the previous history. Now for like a Haas, for example, it wouldn't be at that. It'd be like 100 maybe or something.
There you go, guys. That's it. Board conference, medium. So we've got all this stuff here. Board budget. Wow, that's a lot of cash.
It's a lot of money.
Wish I had it, but I don't. So we've got stuff here. What else do we have though? Let's get back. So let's get into the home section again. So we have the drivers here. You can click on that and just kind of gives you the overall mentality, which we've got now. Got stuff like this, and I believe drivers can get annoyed and it affects their morale and stuff, which is pretty damn cool. So you can look to replace drivers, but we ain't going to do that. Here you can see like the scoring and stuff like that. I don't think there's any need to replace these two drivers. I think it's just a case of improving the car. We've got development focus, all this stuff right here, facilities, contract details. So Leclerc's got 3 years left on his contract. And stuff here, and it just shows you like recent history and all that stuff, all that good stuff. So I don't know why it skips out the last couple of years, but it does. So yeah, strange. Any reason why it does that? Or?
No idea why it's done that, to be honest, but that makes sense because 2021 says 7th, and that's probably where it took. Why has it done that?
Don't know.
Is that because maybe people can carry over the previous 2-year saves or something?
I mean, that could be the case.
I think that's pathetic.
That seems a bit lame if you ask me. So, mentality, upcoming events. Up next, we've got Bahrain. You've got the inbox here. Welcome to Ferrari. It's very exciting to have you on board. We're looking forward to taking on the season under your leadership. Yours sincerely, Guadalupe Lorenzo. So
a real Italian name there.
It is a real Italian name. So she is the... Is it he, she? Looks like a she.
Looks like Edgar Davids.
Personal officer. So, we have that there. Calendar, we are currently on here. And up first, it is this pre-season testing results. Testing in Bahrain. So, you've got that there. What else do we have? We have...
a lot of things. You've got the calendar, you've got the car, you've got the upgrades you can put on. Gives you a lot of details about the... tracks that you're going to be going to, 24 of them, of course.
So quickly explain this. What is this pre-season testing results?
So we don't go to pre-season testing. You'll just see where your car came in. Now we can put upgrades on the car here, but none of them are going to actually land until like the third race. So
we're better off just getting into Bahrain, seeing what the score is.
I would say so. Yes.
All right, play it cool. There you go.
Play it cool, Felipe. Play it cool.
So overall, right now, it's overall current ranking. It would appear that we are 3rd and 4th, so not obviously got car 1 and car 2. I'm not sure why there's some differences between them, but
I guess it's easier for
different parts, maybe.
Yeah, I mean different parts.
Different drivers are better with different parts.
Exactly.
The affiliates. So these are the people that are in the Ferrari system, I believe. So
we've got Bierman,
at any time, can these people be put in for a testing?
Practice session, yes.
Any of them?
Oh, I don't know it's any of them, but maybe they've changed it for this year, but definitely you can put anyone as someone in.
18-year-old Oliver Bierman. We've got Antonio Giovinazzi, who's been around a pretty long time. Robert Schwartzman, who I believe is an F2 champion. Dino Beganovic, never heard of him. Meu Weg from Netherlands. Don't know what do they race in? No class. They've got no championship. Nothing. And Aurelia Nobels, who's 17 from Brazil and doesn't race in anything either. So I guess these are just part of like the young driver program. And you can scout drivers here, which we ain't going to do because you can see right now you can have up to 10 affiliates. We've already got 6, and to be honest, if anyone's going to be coming in, it's probably going to be Oliver Bierman. So I don't think we need to be.
Well, or Schwartzman, to be fair.
Schwartzman. What about Giovinazzi?
76 rated. No, not Giovinazzi.
So what you're saying is if Carlos Sainz and Leclerc both break their legs, we're in good.
I wouldn't say it's good, but I mean it could be worse.
Could be worse. So staff here again, we're going to leave all this until after the first race. We've got the rating we've already seen. You've got the balance here, and this is showing you the different sets of standings, and you've also got like F2 standings as well, F3 standings. So yeah, and it shows you the drivers as well, so you can see the people that are in these tiers. And pretty much all the stuff that you'd need to know you've got here. So we've got a bunch of rookies. Pretty much everyone that's in this one is young or shite, one or the other. But a lot of young guys in this.
I mean, that's the way it goes with F2 and F3. But I think for a team like Ferrari, if you're going to like lose a driver, you're going to pick someone else for F1, aren't you? You're not going to go down the F2.
Yeah, chances of someone coming in is slim, I think. And it shows you here how many points you picked up via fastest laps. And, this might be something that we try and utilise.
Pit stop.
Pit stop. Fastest pit stop. I thought it was fastest lap,
yeah,
right?
But this is just a fake competition. This doesn't mean anything.
Damn.
Well, you can get a trophy through PlayStation, but does that bother you?
Nah, it doesn't really get me what I want. Anyway, with that said, anything to say before we can?
No, I think
continue
it's
on?
time to get into our sponsor negotiations, which we need to put on the card.
So let's do it then. Let's mark out some days in the calendar. Big X through them. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday.
Season testing results. So click sponsor negotiation right there.
Let's see what we've got.
So let's see. So you can go for like a moderate option or extreme option sort of thing. So what do you want? Upfront package, engagement package. Moderate, performance reliance, low. Would you rather
What are you thinking?
I mean, it's whatever you want to go for, whoever can get the most money, I guess. I mean, that one's 29 million, but it's moderate in terms of performance reliance, so squeaky bum time sort of thing.
How about the cheapest one here?
Right, we'll go for the cheapest one. Save the money for the car.
So here we go. Choose up to 5 secondary, but I don't think we want to do that. Or do you have to pick one? Right, okay, so we can just.
It's just a bunch of It doesn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say this means an awful lot. Like, there's no point wasting 20 minutes doing this, but quickly glance through will do the job. So
up front, I'll go for this one here.
Go for that one. You need to pick up the 5.
Oh God, so we need to just pick the first 5 then.
Pick the first 5. Sure, go ahead.
First 5.
First 5, boom, 4, and then right to the 5.
I'm going to be honest, I don't exactly know what we've done. It looked like it took up quite a lot of money, but...
No need to... but this is funding. This isn't costing us shit.
Is it not?
This is funding coming in, but we just have to meet the requirements.
Okie dokie. So we've got that done right. So let's confirm this. Let's get it going.
Complete package.
And there you go. We've completed the package. So we're in good hands
Go
right
to
now.
the inbox.
We're in a good place. We can go over to the inbox and you can see here, allow me to introduce you to our talented key staff. We've got all the key staff members here and that race engineers as well. So there you go, and welcome to 2024 season after a long winter break. The winter breaks don't really feel that long anymore though, due to the extended and longer calendars.
No, they definitely
nowadays, like
don't.
you've got F1 finishing in November, and before you know it,
that's December this season.
You're in February and you're ready to get started for the next
start those engines
season.
Right.
Whereas back in the day, it legitimately felt like you had a at least 5 months break. So yeah,
sponsor plan.
We need a sponsor plan.
Yeah, there's more of this shite.
Oh, so right.
Again, does it really matter, man? Just do what you want. Pick what you want.
We will let's see. Factory tool.
I'll do your factory tour. I'll just throw a couple more in.
Pick STEM tool. I'll do that.
And then one more. Race weekend hospitality. Fire that.
Race
Boom. I'll do it.
Confirm. Confirm. Nice.
Yeah. And then I believe we're going to the inbox now. Wait, actually skip one more day. Then it'll give us the pre-season results.
Pre-season testing results.
Click stop. Oh, up to 52.
Overall rating increased.
Borealis
has went up 1. That's what you like to see.
Inbox.
Important email here.
So let's see where we are. Scroll down.
Post testing.
We are third.
Top speed, not bad.
First in tyre preservation, which I think is quite a key thing. 5th in acceleration, 3rd in DRS effectiveness, 5th in engine cooling, 3rd low speed, 5th medium speed, 5th high speed.
Does that scream second fastest car to you?
No, but maybe the tyre preservation just comes back to us in the race sort of thing.
Possibly, but I mean, looking at those results, I would say that puts us in about 4th, maybe 3rd.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it puts you in 2nd. Anyway, at least we know where we stand now, so we've got that one done with. I wanted to remind you there's 1 week left, and that seems to be fine. So right now we appear to be the apparently second fastest team, but I'm not quite sure.
We won't really know until that checkered flag falls on.
Yeah, Sunday. We won't really know. The race at the Brigham Grand Prix is almost here. Make sure you're part of that. Power circuit, blah blah blah. I've attached some key circuit info and weather data. So hopefully we can have a good race in terms of forecast. It's going to be clear skies, but it's Bahrain. It's not like you're expecting rain now. Safety car chance 75%, so
quite high.
Potentially going on longer stints might come back, and if you can get the virtual safety car, it could help you. Normal racing 22 seconds, safety car 16. So even then, safety car pit stop supposedly only saving you about 6 seconds. Not a lot.
No, not a lot.
Expected pit stop count is 2 stop.
The VSC helps you though. That's the one that helps you.
If our tyres are really good, then maybe we could be a team that attempts to do a 1-stopper.
Or if you want to risk it all, you go for the 3-stopper.
You gotta risk it all if you ever wanna win big. And that's what we want to do, guys. We want to win big. Let's look at the race targets, though, for the weekend. So you can see here, you set your targets. And this is, I believe, what we'll be setting before we get into the race. So you can get first, third, or fifth. I mean,
I don't know. I feel like the first two. I know we're second fastest car, but I feel like fifth or higher has to be the one we're going for.
yeah, especially at the beginning. You know, I think we should aim for, you know, something a little bit more conservative, guys. And that's what I believe we will do next time out. But that's going to do it then for this part, this episode, the intro of the F1 2024 Manager. We will catch you for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get off to a good start. I think our objective should be to get both cars in good point scoring positions and hopefully get one of them on the podium. I think if we can do that, it would be considered a good start to the season.
Absolutely be a great start to the season, but here, yeah, I'm expecting Max to win the title, but let's see what Sergio can do. Maybe we can drag him into our fight.
Yeah, maybe we can attack the weak link
and win big. So until next time, that's it for episode 1. Up next, practice and qualifying. Can't wait.
Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one, but until then, peace.